I decided to go to VMI kind of in a roundabout way. I was going to go into the military. I knew I wanted to go into the military. It was the words loyalty, duty, responsibility, respect. I wanted that. I wanted to be a part of something greater than I was. I had a brochure in the mail one day from VMI. I looked at it and it said those exact same words that I had been thinking through. And then I got a video in the mail and it showed the same words, almost in typescript, popping up on the screen. And I thought, oh my gosh, this is a place for me. And then the last thing it said was, do you want a challenge? And I said, yeah, I'm all about challenge. I remember the first time I had ever in my life been in Virginia was the night before matriculation, and came onto campus, and one, I thought it was beautiful, and two, I saw a whole lot of media. And I remember turning to my dad and saying, what are they doing here?
The nation's last remaining state-supported all-male military college is opening its doors to women.
Women are officially allowed to attend the Virginia Military Institute.
By this time next year, women on post at VMI may not get a second look.
All I knew was VMI was a challenge and it was hard, and it was on the other side of the world from Oklahoma. I had no idea that there had been a Supreme Court battle going on. I was not necessarily prepared for what was coming, but what was coming was prepared for me, and it really made a big difference. The biggest lessons that stick with me that I learned from VMI were the things that still make me successful today. They make me brilliant today, and those are the things like the instant need for the group over the self. It affected me professionally going here by allowing me to understand the importance of networking and friendships and reliance on others. Everything you go through here at VMI makes life easier. When you leave for the actual real world, it makes it so much easier. I'm a senior Army leader that is incredibly tough, eccentric, and comfortable in my skin. And I am someone who is a public women's rights activist and advocate. I've done just as many things as you can imagine. I've advised on consequence management and defense support civil authorities missions around the world. I have worked at the Pentagon on force modernization and budget. I've taught Army tactics, division level tactics to majors. I've done a lot of things and it's just been an incredible experience. I've commanded a battalion. You name it, I've probably done it because it's fun to do the things that are uncomfortable or are different. It doesn't matter what field you go into, what job you take, it doesn't matter. VMI helps you transition and bridge from a life at home into a real world that has a lot of adversity and challenge. Am I confident when I walk into a room? I am. Am I willing to sit down at the table and talk about what I do and how I do it when some aren't and they'll sit behind in the wings? I certainly am. At some point in my life, I realized that VMI was actually a good thing. It was an incredible opportunity. It really helped me become someone that I like to be. So it finally hit me one day that it was time to give back. It's time to give back not only to VMI and the community, but it's time to step out and come to the foreground and help VMI, because VMI is a great place, and to help women come to VMI, because VMI needs more women in it, right? The world needs more women in the workforce everywhere we go. And that's why I chose to come back to VMI and start helping, because I believe in VMI, I believe in the power of women, and I think those two should merge. And so here I am.